How's it digging, my shovels? This is Spade here, and I forgot to say it the last time, but around last week I reached 60,000 subscribers, so thank you everyone so much. And today I got a standard OU match against Rebound from Smogon. Had this match like a bit over a week ago when Smogon was still alive and stuff. But I think I mentioned the Sun team last time, and this is the Sun team. It's kind of a gimmicky one, and it's not that good, but it's a fun team, and I had fun using it, and I'm going to be posting some battles with this team now. And basically the main problems are with this team that if I'm not in the Sun, I don't have anything to take water type attacks, especially in the rain team. If, you know, Ninetales dies, I don't really have a backup. And then the next problem is that I don't really have anything to take dragon type moves. I should really put something like a Blissey on this team if I'm gonna keep using this. But anyways, quick run through of the team. Got a Victini, my good old Trick Room one, just wanted to use it again. Then I got Darmanitan, which is actually running a sub belly drum set, which is kind of stupid, but if you can set it up, it's so much fun. And I had a couple matches where I was able to do some shenanigans with it, and I loved it. Although using these two on the same team is not really the best idea, but I just wanted to try them out, so yeah. Then I got Victory Bell over a Venusaur because I'm a hipster. Then I got good old Ninetales. It has Sunny Day on the moveset, and it's kind of the bulky one with some speed. And then as a Rapid Spinner, which you kind of need to have on Sun teams, I decided to run a Kabutops. And then I also got Swift Swim on it because I thought I could potentially troll some rain teams like the one we got going on right here. And then, kind of as a filler one, I got Landorus T to stop those Terrakions. And also I needed a Stealth Rocker, so I was like, hey, Kitty Cat Landorus it is. But for this match, I decided to lead with the Victini. Because first of all, I thought he would lead with the Politoed, so I didn't feel like leading with the Ninetales. But he leads with the Rotom. And I was like, I don't want to directly go into Ninetales because of Weather War. So I decided to go into Victory Bell. Don't take a hit at all. And I kind of have to eat what I think is a Choice Specs Hydro Pump. And the thing is, he doesn't die. And what is interesting is that he didn't outspeed me. So I'm guessing he's running like Modest Specs. But then, as you can see, like he's running some weird HP investment. That's the reason why I wasn't able to kill him in one shot with the Stab super effective Leaf Blade, which I kind of thought would kill as soon as I saw I outsped him. But anyways, now that we have kind of caught up, went into Ninetales. I thought I would sub once to see what he's gonna do. I thought he would go directly into Politoed, but he didn't, I guess fearing the grass type move or something. And so I go for the sub. He misses his Hydro Pump. You know, statistically it's gonna happen. And this puts me in a really nice spot, because I'm safely behind a sub, he's gonna go into his Politoed, and I get to scout what kind of set he's running. And it actually turns out he's running a Scarf Politoed, which is really good information, as he's gonna break my sub, I just get to go for the Sunny Day. And this is, this is actually really weird. I didn't even see that. As you can see, like, he's got max hit points on the Politoed. And as you clearly saw, he is Scarfed. But you don't want to run hit points on a Scarf Politoed, you just go max on the offensive stats, being speed and spec attack. So, I have no idea. Like, the Rotom had a weird spread, but now that Politoed is Scarfed, yet it has max hit points, I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, now I missed a bunch of things because I was confused. Going to Kabutops, try to hit a Stone Edge, actually landed on the Ferrothorn. Then I decided to go into my Kitty Cat Landorus, because I was like, well, at least I can get the Intimidate, you know, put his Gyro Balls base power down a bit, and then just go for the Stealth Rocks, because need to set up rocks. He has a couple guys that are weak to rocks, so I was like, hey, let's do it. And he's gonna keep setting up some spikes, yes, that is what he does, as I go into Darmanitan. And then I decided to set up a sub, because I'm pretty sure he can break it, especially since I do have that Intimidate from my Kitty Cat Landorus. And indeed, my sub doesn't break, and we actually don't have any kind of weather condition going on right now, because I do believe my Sunny Day just wore off. But the only thing that matters here is that the rain is not on. So with the Sheer Force, Stab, super effective, 4 times super effective Fire Punch. Easily knock out that Ferrothorn. And now he's gonna go into his Politoed. And this is a really funny play. But it works out really well, because I'm gonna sop down again, because I knew he would break my sop, he would outspeed me being Scarfed. So I'm gonna sop again, and now I will get to a range where my Shellac Berry will activate. And now, on the next turn, I am behind the sop, I get to outspeed him, and instead of 1 hit, I get to get 2 hits off. And I gotta say, I was really confused during the battle, because I wasn't able to do as much damage to this Politoed as I thought, because I learned that he was Scarfed, so obviously he's not defensive. But now, as you can see, he is defensive, but he is Scarfed, so I'm like, what is going on? Because I thought, you know, I know EQ is not Snappo or anything, but I thought it would do at least a bit more, because he's not defensive at all, but he is defensive, yet he is Scarfed. But here is the funny part. I get to troll him with that Swift Swim Kabutops, and knock him out with the Rain Boosted Waterfall. That was really nice. And, yeah. Basically with that, I am able to win the Weather War. So as soon as I get to bring out 69. As soon as I bring the Ninetales, I win the Weather War. But since the rain is still up, I got a Kabutops, I might as well do some fun with that. And it actually turns out that Togekiss tricks me. And I could have gone for the Stone Edge, but didn't want to go for it. And I did still have the Rain Boost going on from him. So I figured I might as well go for the Waterfall, and I just barely missed a KO. Get a crit on the Rapid Spin, but he tricks me, and then he Roosts, which is like, I have no idea what kind of set this is, because it seems to be again running like a bulky spread, as you can see from the HP, but then it has Trick and Roost. And anyways, I went into Kitty Cat Landorus, because he has only special attackers left. So, Kitty Cat Landorus is not gonna do much. And right now, I get to switch up moves with my Kabutops as I go for the Waterfall again. And now in comes Tornadus, and I thought, yeah, this thing has max HP as well, what the... Okay, now I'm really not sure if this guy is just like... Rain Dish. I didn't even see that. Rain Dish. Wow. Wow. Okay. Now I'm kind of thinking that this guy is just... he just has max everything. Although now I'm confused about the Rotom, because it did have like almost max HP, but not quite max. So... yeah. I definitely could have KO'd. Nobody runs max HP on Tornadus. Under no circumstances does that make any sense. And this... okay, yeah, okay. Well, this... I actually thought this was actually a good match. But there were a few parts that I was confused about, but I was like, okay, maybe I just got like min damage or something. But he has like max HP on everything. And I do want to say, like, on 99% of the cases, when somebody is running max HP on a lot of things that absolutely make no sense, they are just hacking, like, as in illegal hacking. I do hacking, but I play under the rules of 252 only on 2 stats, as in 510 EVs is the max. That's the spread. Those are the spreads that I'm using. But, like... yeah, I really thought, like, Sun Boosted Flamethrower would do at least a tad bit more, but it didn't. And this is the funny part, which I thought made the match actually interesting. I have Quick Attack as a filler move on this Quick Teeny. And then he goes for the Draco, and it doesn't kill because of the max HP that I have. And then he has weird protects, so I guess he could be like a bulky Hydreigon, but I don't understand. But 2 Quick Attacks are able to take him out. And I'm sorry I kind of butchered the end, but I didn't know. This is the funny part about the HP code that I'm using. Because few times, at least a couple times, I have noticed that I battle some person who has had, like, illegal amount of EVs. Because, you know, I see he's running like an offensive team, but then after I turn the HP code on in my battle recorder, it turns out he's got max HP on everything. And, yeah, this guy, like, it was actually a close match. Like, it was a good match. But then he's got like I said, usually it's like 99% of the people who are running max HP on things that absolutely make no sense. They are just using illegal hacks. But, well, I can't be 100% about this guy, but it just kind of looks like. And there was the rain dish on the tornadoes. I'm sure that was just an honest mistake. And because I didn't really play into the match, how it went after it. And it was really a shame, because I was hoping to get a free sub with the Ninetales, because I knew he was in the sun, and the best thing he would have to hit me would be like Hurricane. Well, I guess he could have used like Focus Blast if he had it. But could I say right now, I have no idea what he was running on the tornadoes, but I didn't get the free sub. He went for the Hurricanes. And yeah, now I'm just kind of absolutely confused, and now I kind of feel bad for this battle, because I thought it was actually a good match. I was confused about the few parts, but now I kind of got confirmation that at least I'm pretty sure he had like max on everything. Except that Rotom again was rather confusing. But yeah, that's the fun part about the HP code. You get to see the HP numbers on the opponents. And on cases like these, again, pretty sure this guy had like max on everything. Like, it kind of explains, now that I think about it, now that I see it, it kind of makes sense. More sense that during the match it did. Because, yeah, he had a bunch of HP on everything that, especially the Politoed, it was scarfed. There's no point running max HP on it. It should have max speed, max special attack. Especially because Politoed doesn't have the greatest speed stat, and when you're running Scarf, you definitely run you definitely run max speed. And because Politoed isn't the strongest thing in the world, you definitely want to have that max special attack. And Scarf Politoed is offensive Politoed, not defensive. But yeah, he had a max HP, and then the Hydreigon had, and yeah, it just absolutely makes no sense unless he was hacking illegally hacking over the limits of 510 EVs. But, this ending was not what I was hoping. Because like I said, I thought this was a really good match. And, it still kind of was. It kind of came down to the wire. And could I say I was really confused that he didn't use Dark Pulse on the Victini. Because I think after the super effectiveness, like, it would have outdone the damage output from the Draco Meteor. I'm pretty sure. It's 2 times super effective. Dark Pulse is like, what, 80 base power? Then 160 after super effectiveness. And then also stab. And Draco Meteor is like, what, 130? So, I think he would have been able to knock me out with the Dark Pulse. But then again, yeah, whatever. I'm confused. But I'm still gonna post this match because honestly, I didn't have like too many good battles with this team. I have a few, but since I'm already narrating this, I might as well upload it. But still, like, now kind of disappointed. Leave a comment below. What do you think? Do you think that guy was just using illegal over-the-top EV spreads, going over the limit of 510? Or did he just happen to be running really convenient spreads that just happened to work in the situation he was in? But, yeah. Kind of, again, going with the assumption that 99% of the inconvenient EV spreads with max HP on random things, they usually suggest to illegal hacking. But yeah, then again, I am hacking, but not going over the limit. There's always the argument about, quote-unquote, legal hacking, which kind of sounds like an oxymoron. But, there's a thing that I would not be doing any Wi-Fi battles if I would have to, like, breed all of the Pokemon. Like, it would take, like, a month to get a good team going on. And then there's the whole thing with RNG that people could argue about. Because some people do, like, the RNG abuse. Is that kind of like hacking because you are taking advantage of the game and just getting, the best spreads for the IVs, like 31 on everything that way? Or then you could just, Pokegen your stuff like I do. These are the questions that keep me awake at night. And now I'm just... I don't know. This was a train wreck of a narration. This end of it, at least. And I'm just keeping on rambling here because, yeah, I was confused and still thought it was like relatively good of a match. But now I'm kind of questioning it because of the stuff that I just talked about. So, what do you think? About everything, about life? I don't know. I'm just gonna end this narration here. And at least I do believe that the rest of the matches I've had have been against legit players. So there should be, I do have a few other, at least which I consider good matches with this team. So yeah, in the end this was not really the best way to introduce this team, but I'm gonna keep on posting more matches with this team. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Leave a comment also what do you think of the team. It's kind of a stupid and kind of weak team. And yeah, that High Dragon definitely was a problem. Dragon types in general are a problem for this team. Because I don't have any steel types. And yeah, rain teams, like, yeah, the Roshan was kind of screwing my team over right on the first turn. Because I was like, okay, and he was like specs. But okay, stop right there because going in circles. Thank you for watching. Until next time with hopefully a better battle, which is like more legit and everything. Until then, this is TheFlamingSpade, confused and signing out. Peace.